Hi, it's Hazel and welcome to my channel. Today I am doing these gorgeous sunflowers. Originally I got the idea from Joey DeFee. Okay, right, there's something I would like to say. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do, because I would love to get to 2,500 subscribers by October the 4th. That would be absolutely amazing. Thank you so much if you'd like to help me with that. If you're not subscribed, please do, that'd be amazing. And also please give me a thumbs up as well, and a comment if you can. I'd be happy to have a comment, and I always reply to all the comments. That's currently. I'm definitely replying to all the comments currently. Even if you do it in an old video, I should be able to see it, okay, because it does come up on my studio the studio bit of YouTube, okay, so I should be able to see it. Doesn't mean to say I'll see it straight away, but I should be able to see it. Okay, so thank you so much, and let's go. Thank you. Right then, so I'm going to be making some beautiful little flowers. Hopefully I'll show you at the end like this. Okay, let's see how big they are. Oh, they're just not much over 3 inches. So you want to start with a square or whatever. You might have a punch that's 3 inches. I have actually, but I don't know where it is. Okay, so you could, oh, you want about 3.5 or something like that. Okay. So I'd say there. This is quite thick paper and I want to use thinner paper. Okay, this is what I've been painting on. That's I think a while ago actually. And it doesn't matter if it isn't a square because you're going to cut it off. So fold it in half like this. And fold it in quarters. And then crease it so you've got a point there. And join those 2 points together-ish. You don't have to, as long as you've got a point there, that's what's important. And if you can, do it again, and if your scissors are sharp enough, you can cut some shape into it like this. Look at me, yeah, I can't just trying that. And then you start to, and you can cut some little grooves into it like this. Not even grooves, are they? The actual cuts. So yeah, okay, and there we go, and that one as well. Okay, so this is the one side. I tell you, I've got two. Look, I've got one with one size petals. Okay, so I don't know how many layers I've got. You can do as many layers as you like. You can do more than that. And then I've got this one, which has got absolutely loads of layers, and they're really thin paper. Can't find any more thin paper. Oh, there's this, and if I could use that. We could spray it, or we can use some stencils. Okay, so that's thin paper. I used this yesterday for demo stuff, writing. A lot of that's that colour because I've tried to do it before because it had blue on it, but it hasn't got blue in it anymore, so that's good. So I'm using Ripe Persimmon for this. Okay, you don't have to use that. You can use what you like. You can use proper stencils as well. This is a proper stencil though, isn't it? Even though I've made it myself. Yeah, proper stencil. I've got a video on how I made these somewhere. Okay, and I didn't use any knives. Okay. Oh, that's good, isn't it? It's gone and broken those two. Yeah, what I could do, I suppose, is there we go. That doesn't matter, does it? Yeah. Okay, so you could also, I suppose, just get some colour on doing that, yeah. And anything, paint. Well, I wasn't doing paint again. I've got some paint. Yeah, it's much easier to fold when it is thin paper like this. This is the kids' paper that I'm always going on about, okay? So it's really cheap, and also it takes paint because it's got a picture of a brush on the front and painting, so it will take paint. And it's quite cheap. Well, it is cheap, and I think you can get it from all over the world, but with different companies, I suppose. I mean, mine's from Europe. Okay, I think it's actually from this country. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I just keep doing that. There we go. So I've got 3 now, haven't I? I've got 3. Oh, that's a tip I forgot to tell you. Yeah, so we get... So I can get it in the middle. I mean, you don't have to get it in the middle. You can do it lopsided if you like, but because so I get it in the middle, I've got... I do a tiny little nick in it there, yeah. Little nick. That's my son-in-law, yeah. I know, it's hilarious. He's 5'7". That's small to me. Right, there we go. Right, have I got one that's... Yeah, so I was doing this one, wasn't I? So that one is... That one would go on there. Okay. And then I can do one... I mean, that's almost the same size, isn't it? I'm supposed to be doing them all the same size, but that didn't work out, did it? But that's fine. We could do this one because it's got circles on it. It's slightly different. I did actually spray some paper earlier. Well, I've sprayed some paper earlier with spray, and that's gone really nice. I really like that. So I might have some of that again in a minute. Right, so I'm gonna get that the same. I'm gonna do the same, okay? Yeah, it doesn't have to be accurate, okay? Oh, and I'm going to make a little, yeah, a little nick again. Little son-in-law, there you go. Into there. Yeah. I think his children are going to be all taller than him. I think they are all taller than him, actually. Which is hilarious, isn't it? So also hilarious is my daughter is married to him. They've got 3 sons, okay? And let's see if that might be slightly bigger, so I might put that underneath. And they've got 3 sons. Right, okay, the oldest one's got a disability. He does drive and work. But what I'm going to do now is just glue them all together, okay? So I'm going to use this hole there. So the oldest one drives and works. He's 21. The second one down's at college. And the third one is non-verbal autistic. But it is hilarious. Who do you think makes his own food? Yes, I bet you've all guessed it. The non-verbal autistic boy, yes. So I'm putting that through that hole there, and I can see daylight through it. Okay, you can probably do that with your whatever light you have. Yeah, I can even do it to this one. Okay, no matter if it's got a hole in the last one. Yeah, so it's hilarious, isn't it? He makes his own food, and the older two do not. It's hilarious. Typical, isn't it? Yeah, so what he's done is watched his mum or somebody. What he can do is he does himself some chicken, because he'll only eat certain things. He's very, very fussy on what he eats. So you have to make sure he gets some, you know, good stuff in him. But he does get some chicken and puts it in the air fryer. There we go. I've put that through that so I can see the hole through that. I mean, Yeah, so I think if I can see a bit, because it's only a tiny hole. So that's now done that in the middle. Okay, let's see how big they are. But they're bigger, aren't they? Oh, not much bigger, a little bit. Okay, yeah, so I've done that. Yeah, so that's hilarious. I love it. I love that little tail. My daughter says he makes... I was there the other night babysitting, and there he was. I suddenly heard, I thought, that sounds like a kettle. I said, why does that sound like... And then I realised it was the air fryer, and I thought, oh, he's doing his own little bit of chicken. Because when I babysit, I don't have to do much. He'll come, if he wants me, he'll come in and say, Nanny, Nanny. I mean, he's not verbal autistic, but he used to be able to speak, and I think he should be able to speak a bit more again, which he is doing a bit. Yeah, when he was two, he could speak, but then it went. And then his speech went. I'm looking for brown to go on the sunflowers. I'm also looking for my punches. I've got this one. That'll do. I'll do this one with there. This is an inch punch, okay. I've done a 1 3/4 punch, and I've got a 1 1/2 punch, which is fine. You can do what you like. So it doesn't ask or anything. He just does it. That's it. So you just have to. I mean, he's obviously intelligent and everything. Just doesn't speak. I mean, he will say things like Nanny. Well, he used to call me Norris. He used to say Norris. We don't know where that came from. But anyway, that's hilarious. Right, so what I'm going to do now is try and put these in the middle. I cannot do that. I can also do that thing with the... Yeah, let's do it, because guess what? It is easier. This is a little tip of mine, okay, so you might not like this tip, but I do, because it works so well. And I like to get things in the centre, and I'm not very good at getting things into the centre. So this is why I do it, okay. So I've made a tiny little hole there, which I'll put on there when it's ready, okay. This one's a thin paper, yeah. So I think that's good. I mean, you could do I suppose a pen mark, but I think that's might be less accurate and take a bit more doing. I like speed. Yeah. Okay, that one's got quite a big one in it, but never mind, eh? Because you can put something on top if you want. You don't have to. I'm going to put these all together now. It's an amazing stuff. I've put them together, haven't I? Yeah, I can't remember because I was talking. There you go. Yeah, so this is, yeah, my little idea. I don't know if I've seen anybody else do it. I do like to give I do have tips in everything I do. I'm sure I do. And I do say if I've seen it anywhere else, because I think it's nice to acknowledge somebody else's tip. There we go, that's made that. So that's got a nice brownish middle, sort of like a sunflowery effect thingy-majig, isn't it? I might have to put something on there, so I can't, because I can't. Oh, it's there, I think. I think that's it there. It's here somewhere, isn't it? Around that area. Right, let's see if I can't even, hold on. Oh, there it is. Right, I've held that up to the light and I can see the light through it. Okay, that's why I took it away from the camera there. Right, okay, and another thing I do with this one, especially this one, because you can just do a few more cuts again and make a nice multi-petaled flower. Yeah, and if bits fall off like that, all the better, because I think they're quite scruffy, aren't they? And they look nicer scruffier, don't they? Yeah. So you can do this. I'm cutting basically a few of them in half, a few of the petals in half, and then missing a few out and doing some more. How did I get round? Have I gone all the way round yet? I think I have nearly. Yeah, I've done that one. I'm trying to cut that again. I've done it. Right, so when I'm... That's just, so you might want to curl the petals. Okay, you might want to put something else on top of there. I don't know. But I find this is easiest. You can do it round a penny if you can do it. I don't know. Or something crazy like that. I don't know. Look at, try to do it around. I don't find that easy. I find it much quicker and easier to do it like this. I got this idea from Joey DeFee originally. Okay, so you might want to know. I do hope she's getting better. I think she is. It'd be nice to see her back, wouldn't it? I'd always, every time I see a message from her, I go and have a look and say something. Right, another thing, do you know what I forgot to do first? Which you can do, which is probably better before you, to put that on. I suppose you can do it any time. But let's get, with pens and things like that, you can, yeah, that's a bit pink. There is another one somewhere that's orange. Yeah, this is a bit pink, this one. This will do, though. I don't mind. I don't mind a pinky sunflowery thing. Or I suppose you could add colour using these as well, couldn't you? You could also add colour using, if you've got something on there, ruffle it up a bit and put some colours on the edge. What's on that? It must be, I don't know what I've got on that. But you can do anything like that. Okay, and I've left that fairly loose. And do you know what I forgot to do? What have I done with these, look? I've made them into sort of like a ruffly thing as well. I have forgot to do it with that one. So what I'm going to do is, let's have a look at this. Perhaps do a bit of... You can do this anyway without, whether you've done that or not. There you go, I've done a black marker. This is an oil-based paint marker. I can't, is it a Pogo? These are, I saw somebody else get some other type of pen, and I couldn't find their type of pen. That's in the USA, so if you're in the USA you could probably get their type. But just look for oil-based markers. Apparently they're more reliable than acrylic ones. I don't know. It's your own preference. Here it is. There's the orangey one. Yeah, that's more orange, and that looks orange, but it's pink. Actually, it doesn't, not in this light. It must be because I saw it in the darkness. It does actually look pink. I don't know if you can tell. You could probably kind of put that next to it. Yeah. But yeah, in the darker room last night, for example. Okay. Oops. Right, so I'm going to show you the other one now, okay? So I can curl this, keep curling this round. I think this is quite big. So perhaps more like 3 inches would be probably a little bit better. 3 inches square. But that's nothing wrong with that, that's fine. And also, I'll tell you what else I've done. Well, where is it? This. I've also sometimes put some little dots on the end here. Okay. I suppose you could spatter it with something, couldn't you? If you covered that bit up, and you could spatter some white on, but there you go. Do you know what? I think it'd probably take a longer to get stuff out and cover that than do this. So I thought I may as well just show you that. Okay, so that sort of thing I've got on here, this flower. Okay, can you see that? A bit more, probably a bit more neater. Okay, so that, see how big that one is compared with that. Yeah, I suppose you could put them together, couldn't you? Yeah, if I hadn't put that on, well, it doesn't matter actually. Yeah, don't matter, you can make it bigger like that. So I'm going to show you this one now, okay? I've already cut some pieces, but not enough, I don't think. So I've got this, that. So these are getting smaller and smaller. Let me show you what they are. That is just some thick paper that I used. Yeah, so that's very thick. That one is got some writing. That's the brushes I did the other day, actually. I've chosen a bit of the orange that I did. And that one goes on there like that. And that is some Amazon packaging sprayed with orange and yellow. That way round, actually, isn't it? Yeah, it's very absorbent, and it goes through the side, so you've got choice there which one to use. I like the yellowy one. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go, and there we go again. So if you cut in squares and you want to make it slightly bigger each time, I would say cut it just slightly bigger than that one, because that will turn out, that square, the circle will turn out as big as this, about the same size as the square. Weirdly enough. You would think with all the stuff you have to cut off it will actually end up smaller. No, it doesn't. If you look, all the stuff you have to... Let's have a look, because I don't know how big... Is this bigger than this one? No, of course they've done the same size, but never mind, we can just have an extra layer, can't we? You can have as many layers as you like. So again, it's, yeah, see how much we're cutting off, but it's this end, I think it's the edge of the square, isn't it? So I'm going to cut and try and shape it a bit. Still slightly damp. I cut, which one did I cut? I cut that quite damp as well. Cut something damp, that was still damp. Yeah. Right, okay. So, oh, what we're doing, I'm supposed to be doing, what I'm supposed to be doing is, okay, that's what it looks like. Yeah, cut my little nick there, yeah. There we go. And then I'm going to cut some of these. You can cut them now if you want in half, but I like doing it afterwards. You know, cut, as in cut down there, not in actually in half, no. I suppose I could make that... No, I can't make it bigger, can I? I can only make it smaller. I think I was going to make it smaller, but we don't need... No. It's either bigger or not. So that's another layer I can use. Okay, so I can put that on there. Perhaps that on there, or is it this on here? Slightly bigger. Very slightly. There we go. Let's get that into... Let's get into the groove. No. There you go. Okay, that's there. Okay. And that one, that's got 4 layers. I'm going to have more. I'm going to have a massive load of layers. What's this? Let's do this one. Let's get a piece of this. Right, I'm going to try and get it a bit bigger this time, not about that much. And you don't have to do it square. This is going to be too big now, isn't it? I bet. Just cut out a piece of, and then just basically fold it. And fold it. And this is quite thick paper, so it's going to be annoying. Okay, and fold it again, and then if possible fold it again. If not, you could try and make a circle out of that. I would say you have to cut off quite a bit. Don't do it up to there, because that would make an oval shape really. I'm going to try and do it like this. What am I doing? Turning it over and over for some reason. Right, okay, let's see if I can get that into a heart shape-ish at the top. This is totally different to what Jodie Defee did I expect when she did. I have no idea. It was a while ago. So I've done these before, but the video is about 45 minutes long, and I don't think it needs to be, so I'm trying to make a short one. I'm also trying not to do a voiceover one, because... yeah, because I'm fed up with doing voiceovers. I want to speak to you. Okay, I've also got a new subscriber from France. She says near Paris. Her name comes up as France, so that's good, isn't it? Actually, there's a name. When I was at school, in our French books, we had the name Marie France. You had to say it like that as well, because that's how it was pronounced. That's hilarious, isn't it? Marie France. Yeah. Well, what I could have done actually is glued it down first, couldn't I? Then done this, yeah. But there we go. That's me all over, isn't it? Yeah. There we go. It's just awkward all the time. Right, so that's got to go under. Where's that? Yeah, I've got a hole in that. Okay, so I'm going to go. Can hear the dog snoring. It's hilarious. I remember I don't know, it's somebody's channel, there was a dog snoring and you could hear it so loud and they never said anything. It was hilarious. I know it was the dog. He'd snored, I think it's a boy, he'd snored before. Yeah. So funny. So I thought, I better say something. Actually, didn't even notice. I better say something, because you don't know what on earth that noise is. There you go. Right. Yeah, he's down here snoring, because he's a fatty, that's why. Right, yeah. Yeah, that's one thing we do in the UK, you know. We do insult each other. And we don't mean it. You know what I mean? Yeah, we do. I don't know if it's in other countries as well in Europe, but definitely in the UK. I mean, I call the dog Fat Lump, but I love him. Absolutely adore him, and I don't mean anything by it at all, apart from, oh, gorgeous Fat Lump. Yeah. So if you ever hear me call him Fat Lump, it's because it's like an affectionate name. Right. So what I'm going to do now, I mean, you can do that thing as I said with that, but I'm going to try and do it without, because time is marching on, and I want to do this. Ha. Yeah, I love calling it. He's so cuddly. Yeah, it's interesting to see if other people. I don't know if other people in Europe do insult one another in an affectionate way, and it's certainly very common in the UK to do that. Right, so I'm going to do what I didn't do last time. If you remember, I didn't remember to do those little things. Now this is how you do them. You do that, then this, and you do it into sort of quarters, and then you can do this. I don't know if I showed you before, did I? Because I have redone the video, because I did. Oh, what did I do? It didn't seem right. Did not seem right at all. Right, there we go. So I've done all those. Okay, so I've got, yeah, some of those they stuck down. No, they're not. Then we just stick that down on there, and I'm just trying to put it in the middle. Okay, so this is basically 2 types of sunflower. Okay, so you've got, ooh, is that not quite in the, see, that's another, I don't think that one is it this one that's not quite in the middle? I don't know. Right. So again, you do this, and you do it until you, oh, you can do that first, can't you, if you want to. Cut some extra petals. They seem quite all done already, don't they? You don't have to do this at all. You can leave it completely. You might not want bits to fall off. I mean, that's what happens, tends to. I don't mind bits falling off because I like the way it looks. There we go. So then you go like this, okay? So you can do more if you like, more and more, loads. See, they're coming off now. Some bits. I don't think there'll be that many because I didn't do it that much. Yeah, so, and then you could darken that as well if you like. As I think I did it last time, didn't I? Darkened it with some black pen. Things get lost on the desk because you can't find it. This is it, isn't it? Yeah, look how big that one is. I think that one needs a little bit more of this. You think to yourself, oh, it's not doing it. Then suddenly you realise, oh, it has. So you can also put extra layers on as well. There's loads on that one. Let's see how many I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 7. So there's 7 layers on this one. And this is the one with the shorter layers and then the longer layers. And this one, this is the other one, isn't it, Dad? This one has got, I think, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's got 4 or 5. I think it's got 4. Okay. So just keep doing that with it, or with round, if you can do it round a pen, which I can't. No, I can find it annoying. Probably work. Good, that's working better. But it's probably a bit thinner than my finger, isn't it? So that's done that one. It's these I need to do. Let's see how I get on with this. Yeah, so I'm doing that thing where I don't want to go, so I'm going to just have to say thank you so much for watching today. It's been amazing. Really enjoyed it. Hope you like my little funny family tale. It's hilarious. I think that's absolutely hilarious. Okay, and yeah, so don't forget to give me a comment. That'd be absolutely amazing. I'd love to have your comments. I am replying to comments, as many comments. Well, I'm replying to all comments actually at the moment. Still, because, and I really enjoy getting them. Even if you're looking at some older videos, don't worry, just comment and I should be able to see them. Sometimes I get 3 comments at once, and then when I've replied to them, suddenly another 3 come up, and I thought, oh, they're older comments, like 7 hours ago or something like that. I thought, oh, so I got some 45 minutes ago that I replied to, and then it says, oh, 7 hours ago there was some more comments, and oh, that must be how it works then. So don't worry, I will get round, I should get round to you. Right, okay. Yeah, you can put extra things. You can put a jewel on there, you can put another bit of shiny paper on there. I don't know where mine is, but I've got some, see how thick that is. That's gorgeous. That's luscious. I think what I did was made one and made another and then added it. You can do them together. I suppose you can put them all together and do it like this, couldn't you? Yes, I've got 4. That's the biggest one. Let's get them round here, yeah. So you could do them all together like that and do them all down. So make a few and do it together like that. Saves you time, doesn't it? If you want to do that. Perhaps you don't want to do it like that. But if you did, that's, yeah. So which are the ones I made today? Definitely that one. It'd be this one and that one, isn't it, that I've done today. Those are the ones I've done previously. Okay, should be another one somewhere. I don't know where it's gone. Yeah. So hope you enjoyed watching. Please give me a thumbs up. That'd be absolutely amazing. And a comment, as I said. and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Oh, that's one thing. I would love to get to, was it 2,500 subscribers by October the 4th. So if you could do that for me, that'd be absolutely amazing, because that's the half year. Yeah, that'd be absolutely amazing if you can do that. I would, yeah. Thank you so much if you subscribe and you haven't already. Thank you. That'd be absolutely amazing. I'm going to now introduce it, believe it or not. Okay, so see you again soon.